Hey everyone, it's Michael with another travel and credit card video discussion. And the topic for today is airline credit cards. So yeah, like I said, there are a ton of airline credit cards in the game right now, but I'm going to choose three. One from each major airline alliance. It took a lot of brain work and studying to get through and picking the right one so it doesn't overcomplicate anyone who wants to choose an airline credit card. The cards I recommend were based off the value and versatility of the airline that associated with the card, meaning the versatility of traveling around the world, and also the CPP, which we'll talk about as well. And then lastly, I also took into account the current sign-up bonus for each airline credit card and the annual fee. Looking for lower annual fees and a good sign-up bonus because it really helps you determine if you want that card past year one. Without further ado, let's get into the discussion right now. So my first recommendation for the airline and the credit card associated will be with United Airlines. United Airlines is part of the Star Alliance, and their versatility to travel around the world to countries such as Amsterdam, which is in Europe, Dubai, which is in Asia, or even Ghana in Africa makes them a great choice. Also, if you ever use their United website, their search engine is not terrible. It's actually much easier on the eyes and way better than some other airlines, like Turkish Airlines. Also, too, if you look at their cents per point, as I pull up here, 80,000 to Europe, not bad, or 129 to Asia, or even 80,000 to Africa. Plus, their average around 0 points to 0.7, which actually is pretty comparable against other credit cards and airlines. So the credit card I recommend from United Airlines is United Explorer Mileage Plus card. It is a Visa card from Chase, and it has a good benefit of a $0 annual fee in the first year. After that, it's a $95 going forward. But that basically means you get to try this card for a year and you can decide if you want to keep it or downgrade it or whatever. The current sign-up bonus for this card is 60,000 points for a spend of $3,000 in 3 months. Not bad, actually. That basically gives you domestic flights within the United States or almost enough for the international flights I mentioned in the examples from United Airlines. Also, if you're wondering why I didn't choose the United Club Infinite card, it's about the annual fee. That card has a $525 annual fee, which can be mostly offset by credits, but we're trying to stick to being versatile here. And second, because of the annual fee of the Explorer card being $0 for the first year, it allows you to decide if you want to keep it or downgrade it to the United Gateway card, which has no annual fee, or just cancel it altogether. On to the multipliers. So we got 2x on United purchases, we got 2x on dining and hotel stays, and we got 1x on everything else. Let's go to those perks. We got 2 United one-time club passes valued at $100. Oh yeah. We've got 1 check bag, which is valued at $140 per round trip. Let's go. We've got 25% off United in-flight purchases and premium club purchases, which includes like food and Wi-Fi. You get priority boarding, so you're not last in line. And you've got no foreign transaction fees, so you can use it internationally. And lastly, 1 free year of DoorDash. I don't know, maybe. Lastly, I just want to let you know that I didn't choose one of my airlines, which I was considering was Air Canada and their credit card. I do love their versatility, but their credit cards, unfortunately, because there's 3 issuers from CIBC, TD, and American Express, 2 of them are only allowed from Canadian residents, hence Air Canada. So that was one reason. And then second, the one with American Express, I didn't feel the spend was worth this current sign-up bonus and the annual fee, so I said no. So for the second credit card and airline, I thought this was pretty tough because it's coming from the One World Alliance. And it's tough because of the fact that there's so many good airlines and credit cards, especially with Alaska Air and its Western connections with Asia, or British Airways with the Avios Currency Transferable Exchange Program. But in the end, I decided on American Airlines and their credit cards. AA miles are very difficult to get because they're not obtained from the major credit card companies except for Bilt. And while you can get it from programs such as AA Dining, I don't feel like that really cuts it, to be honest. Alright, so for the credit cards for American Airlines, I'm going to give a recommendation and an honorable mention. So let's start with the recommendation. The card I recommend, here we go, the Citi Advantage Platinum Select World Elite MasterCard. Oh boy, say that 5 times. Citi Advantage. The current sign-up bonus for the card can range from 50,000 to 70,000 AA miles. Also, $0 annual fee in the first year and $99 in the second. Seeing a pattern here? If you do manage to find a high $70,000 AA miles offer, you know that can get you a one-way business class to Asia, as I've shown in previous videos. As regards for the value of American Airlines, you can see here as I pull up some examples, you can get almost 2.2 cents per point to Paris, or 0.3 to Qatar, or around 5 to 4.8 cents per point to Japan. So you can see the value is good all over the world, and it gives you a good enough indication of the value of what American Airlines brings. On to the multipliers. We've got 2x on dining and gas, 2x on AA purchases, and 1x on everything else. Let's go to the perks. We've got a free check bag up to 4 people for a domestic flight, which is a savings of $300. We've got priority boarding, which means I won't be last in line to get on the plane. We've got 25% savings on in-flight food and beverage purchases. We've got no foreign transaction fees. And lastly, you can add an authorized user to the card if you want for free. And so my honorable mention is the Barclays AA Advantage Red Elite World Master. Oh Lord, who comes up with these names? Curb sign-up bonus is 50 to 70,000 points, similar to the other card, and the main focus is that sign-up bonus. Basically means you make any type of purchase, no cap, and pay your $99 annual fee. You literally can buy a pack of gum, and you get the sign-up bonus, which is huge. Also, the multipliers, same exact as the last card, so I'm not going to go into it, and the perks include extra travel protection and fraud protection. The main focus here is that I was able to use this combination, which is the Bilt and AA Advantage card, 70,000, 10,000 for my Bilt, to book an 80,000 first-class flight from Japan to North America. That's crazy. And the other thing to note too is that while I don't recommend you getting a card to just cancel it, I don't believe there's a way to downgrade it, but the value is just too great for a fast sub for this card. Alright, for the last one, we're going to go to the Sky team, and it was a bit unusual because you would think the obvious choice is Delta, right? Well, they're versatile, but you look at their awardability flights, it's really not good because it's based off popularity and availability. So if it's a popular flight, they're going to jack up the price on the award flight, and well, it's a lot. 100,000 for economy, I'm not going to do that. I thought about Virgin Atlantic, transferable through a lot of credit card companies. But the thing with their subs for the 2 credit cards, they're really bad and they have high fees. So it leaves me with Air France. And we're going with the credit card known as Air France KLM World Elite MasterCard. A little bit shorter this time. And with an $89 annual fee and this current sign-up bonus of 70,000 points after a spend of 2,003 months makes this an ideal choice for this alliance. Oh yeah. 70,000 points. I literally booked a business flight for 59,000 points, I think, from North America to Europe. So it's well worth it. Anyway, on to the multipliers. 3x on Air France KLM purchases, 1.5 on everything else, and then a nice little perk of 5,000 anniversary bonus miles. 5,000 after you spend $50 within a year. Really? That's pretty good. And then, of course, no foreign transaction fees for this card. So pretty nice perks for a card, and I think you can keep this after year 1. All in all, if you find this information useful, please slap that like button for the YouTube algorithm and also subscribe to the channel for more content coming forward. As I want to close and say, what did you guys think of my recommendations? Was it good, bad? I tried not to overcomplicate things, and I wanted to make it more simple knowing that there's a million airline credit cards. So please let me know in the comments below what you thought going forward. And otherwise, as I've always said, life is short, travel more, everyone.